Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes.
I don't believe sometimes that we give enough credit to the church, that we give enough credit to the men and women of God.
Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, recently commended members of the clergy on the island for their service to the community. He was speaking during a service of prayer and praise hosted by the Nevis Christian Council and the Nevis Evangelical Association, uniting faith-based organizations in thanksgiving to God for the 41st anniversary of independence of St. Kitts and Nevis.
I don't believe sometimes that we give enough credit to the church, that we give enough credit to the men and women of God who pastor, who counsel. They're marriage counselors, they are problem solvers, they're psychiatrists, they're psychologists, they're doctors. Some of them are even lawyers. They are everything. And many of those who pastor are also doing other jobs. What I mean by that is that they still have to go out to find work to support their family. And pastoring is not a full-time occupation for many. And yet, we demand so much of them and so much is asked of them. And so I want us, as we reflect on our 41st anniversary of independence, to also reflect on the service that those men and women of the cloth have given and continue to give. Those who have been called to serve. Those of us who have not been called to serve in that capacity may not quite understand sometimes. But I believe that they deserve our credit, they deserve our respect, they deserve our thanks. And so, I say thank you.
During the service, prayers were offered for the Nevis Island Assembly, for the island's educators, and for the cessation of the crime situation.
I often listen to our people talk about how difficult things are, how our youth and others have gone astray, how we're having problems in our society and in our communities. And I ask the question this way: could we imagine how much worse it would be if we didn't have the church? Because the churches are here 7 days a week. Some people feel they only open on Sunday, but that's not the truth. They're here all the time, they're consistent, they have Sunday school, they have Bible school, they have groups, they have everything that you can think about. Sabbath, I'm reminded. We have everything that they can think about, making their contribution. And it is made quietly. There's no fanfare, there's no noise, there are no cameras and no headlights. And so I thank them, because I do not believe that we would have achieved this anniversary of independence were it not for the efforts of our churches all across this island and all across this nation. I trust and hope that this service will be a blessing to all of us, and that all of us will leave here feeling renewed, feeling confident, feeling more unified, feeling more committed to our country, and feeling the need to continue to do what we're doing in each of our individual capacities to develop this beautiful island of Nevis and this beautiful country of St. Kitts and Nevis that we're privileged to call our own.
Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley. The St. Kitts and Nevis nationals in the Republic of China, Taiwan, came together to celebrate the Federation's 41st anniversary of independence with two events hosted by the Embassy of St. Kitts and Nevis. The events, a church service at the Taipei International Church and a sports day at the Cheo Yang Li Activity Center in Taichung City, were held on Sunday, September 15th and Saturday, September 21st, respectively. The sports day, co-organized by the Association of St. Kitts and Nevis Nationals in Taiwan, brought together more than 55 Kittitians and divisions who engaged in various games, testing their physical ability, teamwork, and knowledge of St. Kitts and Nevis. The embassy says it extends gratitude to the nationals in Taiwan and the embassy staff for their assistance and participation in the events, and thanks the students who contributed to the church service and the sports day. Nominations are currently open for the Youth Impact 12 Award for October 2024. The area for nomination is education and lifelong learning. The nominees should be youth who have the ability to motivate and inspire students to learn inside the classroom, youth who use a range of teaching strategies to facilitate students' learning, and youth who use their talents to inspire young people to learn lifelong skills outside the classroom. The deadline for nominations is Friday, September 27th, 2024. Visit the Department of Youth on the second floor of the Reliable Motors Complex at Bath Plain to nominate an outstanding youth. Still to come, RSS Junior Leaders Level 3 CVQ course successfully concludes. The details after this break.
The people of Nevis have long remained connected to the gifts nature has bestowed. As an ambassador of this majestic island, it is my duty to encourage my people to nurture, preserve, and protect what makes us unique as a people and strong as a country.
This one is dedicated to my lovely little island.
Welcome back. The Regional Security System RSS Junior Leaders Level 3 Caribbean Vocational Qualification CVQ Course 1 2024 successfully concluded on September 13th. The course, which commenced on August 5th, 2024, was hosted by St. Kitts. The first of its kind training initiative brought together a group of 20 participants from member states including St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua, Barbados, St. Lucia, Grenada, and Guyana, with the aim of fostering regional cooperation and professional development in security leadership. Among the attendees were 4 soldiers from the St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force and 3 police officers from the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. The key topics covered included effective leadership, group dynamics, planning and implementing change, human rights, multiple patrolling techniques, emergency care and management, crime scene management, logistics and administration in internal security, evidence handling, and group control. The course participants successfully met the requirements and were awarded Level 3 CVQ certificates equivalent to an associate's degree. The course instructors, Sergeant Barb of Antigua, Sergeant Williams of Grenada, as well as Sergeant Mike and Inspector Boone of St. Kitts, were also awarded the certification, further enhancing their professional credentials. Meantime, the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force announces its open recruitment. The police force is seeking motivated and dedicated persons to join its ranks. Applicants must be between the ages of 18 and 34 years, have a strong sense of discipline and community spirit, have 4 general subject passes including English and mathematics, as well as be physically fit and in overall good health. For more information, contact the Force Personnel Officer at 465-2241, extension 4217 or 4279, or send an email to forcepersonneloffice@police.kn or eartha.carey@gov.kn. The application deadline is Monday, September 30th, 2024. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes.